Welcome back to the reading of Reclaim Yourself with me, Jessica Nuñez-LaMarre. Chapter 17, Concluding Thoughts. To close, I'd like to offer you a guided visualization. Before starting, I invite you to grab your journal and a pen so you can write afterwards. Now, the guided visualization. I invite you to close your eyes and just start to breathe a little deeper than you are now. Watch your breath come in through your nose and out through your mouth. Notice when the air comes in through your nose, it is cool. And as it exhales through your mouth, it is warm. Now breathe a little deeper. Inhale for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue to breathe in for 4 and out for 8. In for 4 and out for 8. As you do, notice your shoulders relax as you exhale, and notice your chest expand with new life, breath, and air as you inhale. Watch your back relax on the next exhale. Inhale fully, and then allow your jaw to relax. And breathe out with a sigh. Now think about a part of you, one that always seems to be pushing you to do more, one that seems to think that what you do is never enough. Bring that part of you forward and ask, what are you protecting me from? What are you trying to help me with? Release all judgment. Just notice any thoughts, images, smells, words, or feelings, sensations in your body. Now allow yourself to go deeper. Breathe into your heart and notice the feeling of breathing into your heart and of being in your heart. Now remember that little girl, as far back as you can remember, the one who just wanted to do good, be good, make others proud, and who just wanted to feel loved and feel worthy of being loved. The one who felt like, if only I do this thing, then I can earn their love and they will love me. Go to her and notice her. What is around her? What is she wearing? What is she holding, if anything? And who is around her, if anyone? Notice her hair and clothes. Notice the look on her face. Ask her if it is okay to sit and talk with her. As you start to talk, ask her how she feels. Ask her what she wants. Ask her what she needs. Look at her with kind and compassionate eyes, knowing this little girl has been here the whole time, waiting for you to come back to her, see her, and love her in a way no one else can. Honor her as she deserves to be honored, in love. What does she need to hear? Does she need to hear that she is good enough and doesn't need to earn love? Tell her what she has been waiting to hear. Maybe she just wants to play, so play with her. Give her the love she has always deserved, but maybe didn't feel in the moment or didn't receive. To no fault of her own or anyone else's, because they most likely could not love themselves. Let her know you are sorry for any of the ways in life she didn't feel loved and complete just as she is. Notice how much more vibrant she is and how much livelier she is. Notice how she's fuller because she has received the love, acknowledgement, kindness, and compassion from you. The kind of love no one else can give her. Just notice her playing now. Then she tells you what she needs. Maybe she needs more time to play or rest. Maybe she needs more time with you. Honor her requests, acknowledge her requests, and let her voice be heard. As you get ready to come back, ask her if it is okay to hug her as she says goodbye, and thank her for sharing this experience with you, for sharing her feelings. Let her gently fade away, knowing you are always here to love her, protect her, and provide her with what she needs. Once complete, I invite you to write about your experience. First, starting, I was not aware of the childhood impacts. I only knew how they affected me in the day-to-day. My awareness deepens with every limiting belief I question, every time I choose love instead of fear, and every time I honor my parts by listening compassionately. My faith deepens with every I'm sorry, each forgiveness, and every new realization. My awakening took me on a journey of remembering me, who I am, and what I want in life. It was a journey of remembering my value and worth and trusting myself. Ultimately, it showed me how to love again. This journey gave me hundreds of ways to heal that all lead back to honoring ourselves by acknowledging, accepting, forgiving, and loving ourselves fully. Through this process, I have been able to transform my life from one I didn't want to one I love. From not knowing who I am to profoundly knowing who I am. And from taking life as it is to co-creating life. As your transformation continues, do not try to implement everything that is recommended in this book, or even some of them all at once. If you catch yourself trying to implement multiple practices, notice, smile, and say, "Ah, there is the overachiever part of me at it again." Pause and remember that your self-worth is not tied to what you do, what you achieve, or how fast you move on your healing or spiritual journey. As you continue your transformational journey, I recommend one of these 3 paths to start with. Meditation. Sit for 1 to 2 minutes a day and build as you can. As you are sitting there, close your eyes and watch your breath come into your nose. Notice how cool it is as it enters, and watch your breath as it goes out of your mouth. Notice how warm, and continue to breathe. Breathe in for a count of 4, and out for a count of 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue this cycle until you notice your body calm down. This breath work helps calm your nervous system, stimulating your vagus nerve, which tells your body to calm down and de-stress. When you start to calm down, you could feel it. Your chest will lighten, your shoulders will relax, and your jaw will loosen. If they don't, breathe the breath of life into these areas. And when you release your breath, relax that part of your body. Do this for 1 to 2 minutes a day. Or you could start with thoughts. Notice your thoughts. When that negative self-talk, criticism, or punishment starts up, notice it, but don't try to push it away. What we resist persists. Notice it and say, there is that part of me that is scared, has a lot of fear, and wants to protect me from feeling any bad feelings. Breathe into the uncomfortable thoughts and know you are not them. You are the one who sees them. As an example, at work, you have a lot on your plate, and you start beating yourself up for not having all of it done and for feeling so behind. You should have started earlier. You shouldn't have run to the grocery store. You shouldn't have been looking at Instagram. Whatever the thoughts are saying, notice them and say, there's that part of me that is scared to fall behind and ties her worthiness to what she accomplishes. There's that part of me that won't give myself a break, not even for 2 seconds. Breathe and relax. I often smile or laugh as I watch the thoughts move through. It's ironic because these thoughts were generated throughout our life to protect us from the bad feelings, but they're actually taking up more time, making us less productive, and bringing forth the bad feelings, instead just noticing the thoughts. Or 3, embody the 3-step rediscovery process. What you will notice is that the overarching process is the same for each event, situation, or challenge. The question asked within the 3-step rediscovery process may be a little different, but it comes back to 3 key aspects. Step 1, acknowledge the part, thought, belief, cycle, or pattern that is calling out for healing. Step 2, honor and accept that part of you with full, non-judgmental acceptance and love. And step 3, invite that part of you back into unconditional love and with forgiveness if available. Even better, do what you are being called to do or what your soul wants. Get out your journal, pen, or pencil and give a voice to the voiceless within. Write down one thing your soul is calling you to do or be. There is no right or wrong answer. It is your answer. Trust yourself. If you want to dive deeper into your healing journey, there are many healing modalities available, and each person will have their calling to each modality. I have used many different types of healing modalities. Here are some I've personally experienced and you may want to explore. Cranial sacral, polarity, Rohan therapy, Reiki, emotion code, body code, EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, internal family systems, IFS, somatic healing, therapy, hypnotherapy, emotional freedom technique, aka tapping, plant medicine, herbs, crystals, toe reading, body work, breath work, yoga, connecting to guides and angels, oracle cards, tarot, meditation, guided visualization, inner child work, past life regression, shadow work, acupuncture, massage, cupping, reflexology, sound healing, water flow therapy, indigenous healing, and neuro-linguistic programming. You can access a list of healers whose services I have had the pleasure of receiving at www.reclaimyourself.love. There are also many other ways to heal, including reading this book or other healing books, writing, art, singing, walking, hiking, biking, getting into nature, petting your animals, asking yourself empowering questions, and praying. If available, talk with a family member about hurt or pain from a compassionate space, and honor and see the parts of you that are reaching out for love. Remember, what keeps coming up in your life is coming up to be healed. And there are many ways to heal. I believe there are as many ways to heal as there are people on the planet, and more. We all can heal ourselves. We all have the power to heal ourselves. Yet if you need support on your journey, ask for it. There are many wonderful resources, therapists, counselors, healers, and coaches out there. Trust yourself when looking for support and ask for guidance from yourself. Your soul knows the way. Here we are at the end of the book and the beginning of your new life. You have now discovered you are the key to transforming your life. You now have tools to heal old paradigms and programming. This healing will unlock your inner bliss. It's time to remember this bliss within. This bliss I speak of is a feeling of immense joy and unconditional loving energy that radiates from your heart space and expands out. The more you remember the true essence of who you are, your soul, yourself, the more you will feel your inner bliss. The more you heal, the more bliss you feel. This bliss is the light and love that you are. It's time to start living in your bliss. You are worthy of all the love of the universe, for you are the love of the universe. I am here for you and with you. Thank you for letting me be a guide on your journey. Don't want the journey to end? Me either. You can gain access to more resources at www.reclaimyourself.love. My closing prayer and the prayer I said each writing session for Reclaim Yourself. We walk to God together. In certainty and in faith, I step back and I let God lead the way, leading my brothers and sisters to salvation within, undoing the belief systems that we are unworthy of God's love, that in some way we are separate. For we are the love of God. We are one in God, and that is where true happiness lies. I step back and I let God lead the way. An interesting side note. The original concept of salvation in the first Christ movement meant simply to become more alive. Enjoy becoming more alive within. We did it.